Hello, bestie. It's Sue Coco, your divine oracle. How are you? I hope you are doing so well. All right, let's just jump right in. All right, let's call in the deities of the light, the angels, God, the universe, spirit, the positivity here. All right, I'm getting the call to split the deck 3 times to break karmic cycles, but also kind of like see and be like a little nosy to see what's coming in for you. Ooh, we're getting the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. So there are good times ahead for you, and this is a confirmation of like monetary success. I'm I definitely started reading like like the royal cards. The Queen of Pentacles, she's a very different energy than like the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, he like goes out and he makes a business and he's like the hunter, but like of Wall Street and he's out there making deals versus the Queen of Pentacles is a very like she internally is like so full of potential treasures and like this internal mastery where it's like literally like she could go out and like buy like a bolt of fabric and turn it into like a beautiful $10,000 gown. And it's like that is her power. And it's like very much so this energy of people coming to her and like bowing and presenting gifts of like what do they do in the olden times? Like here is silk for you, my lady. Like this energy of like, oh beautiful. Like I'll give it to my seamstress. Like an energy of like people coming to you with like the finest offerings. That is what's coming in for you. And with the Sun card there as well, it is this like, ooh, like I don't know about you guys. It's been a long winter. It's been the first 2 days of spring. If you're watching this real time, it was so sunny yesterday and it's sunny today too. Yesterday, I sat on my patio. It was cold as hell, but I sat on my patio in the sun, read my little book, and I had like the time of my life that I'm like so happy and excited for. Like that is my favorite place to be is when it's sunny. So hopefully I'll be able to do that more, and I hope you'll be able to enjoy the sun as well. We're getting justice. Your justice is coming in and the sun again. Okay. There are powerful forces at work for you right now, and it is a realignment. Like I'm seeing an energy of you almost feeling, and even people could be saying you look younger. Like you could see an old friend you haven't seen in a long time, and they're just like how like I haven't seen you in like 5 or 10 years. Like how do you not look any different? Or like you look even younger than the last time I saw you. There's a transformative quality, but it's like an energy I'm feeling of like time being restored, and it's like it could be tied to like the pandemic era because I do feel like that was a global like conscious pause where for a lot of us, there was like either a pause or a backtrack. And now it's like one of those little like when you're a kid, there's a toy of car, and like you put it and you pull it back and then they like race forward. That's the energy of like you've been pulled back and now you've been let free. You're about to be let free. It's in the works. We're getting Temperance and the Three of Wands. You're about to move. There is movement happening, and it's happening because you've been working on yourself. You're about to literally. It's like I see you floating. I'm not telling you you're gonna gain the ability to fly, but if you do, don't be don't be like I didn't see that coming. Sue Coco told you. There's literally an energy of you being placed and moved, and like there's a magic to it. It's gonna feel magical. Okay. Right, show me what I need to see, cards. There's very positive energy in this reading already, so I'm very, very excited. So yeah. All right. You're embracing and like able to see all of a sudden. There's a light being shown on you that you're actually able to see and know that you're not trapped in your life. There was a time right before this happened where you felt very constricted, closed in, like on a knife's edge, very trapped. Like I'm just seeing you bound and like a knife is moving towards you, right? Like it felt inevitable, like your doom felt inevitable. You being trapped, and this was like where you're gonna be like forever. But all of a sudden, this work you've done on yourself has allowed you to kind of like see the magic and the impossible. And it's like this very energy of like there's like a tree, like those trees that just grow crazy and like weird and wavy, like bonsai trees or whatever. It's this energy of like your life was going a certain path, all of a sudden now it's like this way, and like but you're still growing. You're still like here. You're still alive. And it's like, I'm seeing limbo. Like, you're able to adapt. And it's like, you realize what was holding you back was your mind, your thoughts, was ultimately yourself, your limiting beliefs about who you were, what your life was, what your life is going to be. And it's very much so you've been in internal preparation, almost like, are you about to be in external preparation? Like, are you planning something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you could be going on a trip or whatever, like you're planning a vacation at least to get away from your life or what you feel like is trapping you. All of a sudden, you're preparing, you're in preparation, things are happening, things are aligning, and something magical is about to take place here. So I'm very, like, there's such a, like, potential coming in. So things have changed very quickly, and it's caused you to want to get up and move and go. You have felt this. You have felt this energy that things are going to be coming in quickly, or there's going to be a change approaching you, even though there has been no evidence, like, in your life to prove it. You're like, you know what I mean? Like, things have felt mundane, ordinary, blasé, whatever, but you almost are like psychically tapped in that there is something happening. There is something that is also awakened inside of you. Ooh, what does 8 represent? The number 8. Infinity. It's almost like you have been able to expand. Like, your mind has expanded and you're now on that wavelength. And it's like, just because you're not seeing it in the 3D doesn't mean it's not happening. There are things rushing toward you. And just know that there's an energy right now of like there is, like, God's hand is like orchestrating things right now. And I want that to resonate however it will for you. If you're uncomfortable with, like, the term of God, let it be universe, spirit, the divine, however it resonates with you. But I always use God because, like, that is what resonates with me. It's literally like a divine force is orchestrating, pulling the strings, and, like, there's an energy here of you feeling like you're in isolation or alone, of feeling as if nobody has your back right now, or for not even right now, for a long period of time. There was an energy of isolation and trapped, and it's like, there could be people around you, but they don't know you. And this could be an energy, and I'm not even like, oh, this is somebody you met 2 weeks ago. This could be, like, literally, like, family members. They don't know you. And if that resonates, you know what I mean. The people in your life who have been there, like, they could be there supporting you emotionally, physically, whatever, but at the core of it, it's like they don't see you. And that's just going to resonate with whoever that needs to resonate with. There's no need for me to explain that. If that doesn't resonate with you, it's not that's not for you. But there's an energy here of you moving to your people, your tribe, your collective, where you will thrive, be seen, be heard, be appreciated. Almost the energy, pardon me, confirmation burp, excuse me. You've been the black sheep. You've been the outcast. You've been ostracized, whatever it could be, right? And finally, you're finding the people where you don't have to explain yourself. You could just say it and they get it. And that's what I kind of connect with that too, because I'm like, I always feel like I have to correct myself in these readings, but I'm like, the people that are gonna know, they're gonna know. There's no need for me to be like, but da-da-da. That is my ego trying to, like, override the intuition. That is my ego, my little ego, trying to be like, hey, we need to focus on the dilly-dallying and, like, the busy work rather than the high message, like the message from the high and the mighty, right? All right. So what is catalyzing you right now? What's catalyzing you right now? This is crazy. We're getting a bunch of cards from the previous reading too, but we're getting the Tower and the Six of Wands. So what is actually catalyzing you is there's an energy moving really quickly towards you of, you can feel like it just feels as if you haven't received your flowers. What's catalyzed you is you're seeing all these other people getting their success, their glory, their fame. And I know I always say that, like, envy is the thief of joy. That's one of my favorite things. But sometimes the envy can help you find your North Star. The envy of like, I want what they have, that is literally like, when you feel that, just imagine like God whispering, it's like, I've done it for them, I'll do it for you. Let that be like, I want that. Not instead of like, oh, why do they have that? Why do I have so little? Let that be a confirmation, like, that's what I want for my life. Instead of feeling envy, instead of feeling jealousy of like, oh, I want what they have, like, no, 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 I want it. I will allow the universe, spirit, God to move mountains to bring that to me, to align me with that life, with whatever it could be. The fame, the success, the glory. And there's an element here of untapped potential within you, untapped recognition for you, where you have been overpassed, bypassed for fame, success, for your accolades. And that is something that's coming to a close. The resolution here is for you to keep your head down and keep working. And it's going to be a slow build, but there's going to be progression and growth. We're getting the Knave of Pentacles, which is like the Prince, into the Knight of Pentacles. There is a level up happening here, but it doesn't come without sacrifice. It doesn't come without the work, right? So, and look at that. We're talking about upgrades. We're going from the Knave, which is like the Prince of Pentacles, to the Knight of Pentacles, all the way to the King of Pentacles. By you being in this energy, it's like very much, you know what needs to be done, and you need to let the external take care of itself. Like the image I want you to keep in your mind is that of a farmer, right? A farmer, if you are gonna grow a farm, like the first day you gotta plow and like whatever, like get rid of all the weeds. Like it's the first day of spring, the ground is hard, you get your oxen, or I don't know how farming works. This is me from like video game knowledge. You get your oxen, you put the little plow on your little oxen, and you till the earth. And then you're tired and like, oh, there's the day's done. Because in every video game that you do farming, you use up all your energy, you gotta sleep. Next day, wake up, plant your seeds, water them, do the maintenance work, go to bed. It's like, and then here's the thing, right? You gotta do the maintenance every day. You gotta do the work that needs to be done every day. When your work is done, you got you time. But you know that you do your part, and like God, nature will do their part. The water, the daily watering, the whatever, the plants will grow. The crops will yield. Like it will come, but it's not, maybe because you're not seeing the plants sprouting right now, or the growth happening every single day, right? But you need to have the faith that it will all work out. Like you do your work, and the nature will take care of nature, right? But that's kind of the energy here, where it's like you got to do your work, and then nature will take care of like the expansion. So what it is you need to be kind of like aware of is that there's going to be a lot of fear, and there's a lot of like, it's shadows, right? So you just need to be wary and careful of your own mind on this journey. That like, what is going to hinder you is, I'm doing all this work and I'm not seeing success. That's going to pull you away, right? Like, I'm doing all of this, I'm building a brand. Like, this is such a vague message, because whatever it is you're doing, share it in the comments down below if you really want to share with the community. But you know what the work is you need to be doing. You know what the empire you are building. I think that's my favorite way to phrase it, because this is more than just you like starting a business, you making a brand, you whatever it is you're doing. This is the empire you're building. The tools and the skill set that you're acquiring, once you build that first empire, you're going to be like, I can't believe I did that. And then that's when you're going to be like, build another, and you will actually build an empire with you, because you're going to prove to yourself it's capable and you can do it. It's just right now that the circumstances of the world make it like difficult, but what is actually limiting and hindering you aren't so much the world, it is the limiting mindset and these closing in paradigms you're putting on yourself. So you want to be able to like speak when you need, like if you feel compelled to speak and you know what I mean, put certain things out there, maybe that's the move. Yeah, there is an energy of like if you don't squash the fear, if you don't like that little voice that like keeps you and your life small, if you don't silence it early, it's just gonna grow and grow and grow. And then I just see this energy of like there's work you have to do, but you're so caught up in the energy and you're so caught up in like the worry, all you can do is lay in bed and worry. You know, like that is the worst thing you could do. I want you to put on some happy music, have a dance party for one, sing your favorite song, do something to kick you out of that funk. And like maybe I should share this with you, but this might like scare some people. Like the way that I think about it. In the known universe, in our galaxy, right? There are 500 billion to 2 trillion stars in our galaxy alone or something like that. And in the known universe, wait, I think I screwed that up. I think there's 100 billion to a trillion stars. Something like that. 500 billion. There's 500 billion stars in our galaxy. And if you look up at the night sky and you see all the stars and you see like there's really, really dim ones, those probably are galaxies. And there are 500 billion to 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe in just what we can see. Think about like how big that is. Your problems on this little planet Earth are just so insignificant and small. Like anything is if life can exist in this universe that wants to kill us constantly. If we have been on this planet and life has thrived for how many billions of years? Like, child, like let's appreciate that. Let's enjoy it. Let's like, you know, let that all the stress of it slide away because the universe is so much bigger than us. And the fact that we're alive and we're here is such a miracle. Let's appreciate that. And so it's like the things that are scary in your life, when you put it in the scale of like universe, right? The whole history of Earth is a blink cosmically. So, ooh, my package. I ordered a little like hand bell because I wanted to like have more bells. Sorry, distraction, but I just got an email saying my package is on the way. So I'm like, maybe very soon you'll be seeing it in a reading. But again, there is an energy of a slow and steady wins the race. And the more you detract yourself, the longer it's going to take. So it's like, even when you really don't feel like it, you just got to show up and do the work. And you got to do it with the knowledge you're building towards something bigger, but also with the knowledge of and deeply knowing that like these worries, these concerns, these fears, they're all just in your head and they're hindering you. So it's like if you can, the best thing you could do every time you get worry and fear and like, oh no, like what if like I can't pay my bills? What if I can't da da da? Like that is let that be a confirmation for you to be like, okay, I'm thinking that is the energy trying to derail me because I'm on the path to greatness. The reason why I'm like, if you lie down and do nothing all day, you're gonna lie down and do not like worry, right? That's what this energy wants to you to lay down and accept and just do nothing, or give into bad habits, or give into the negativity, and pull you and suck you in back into the quicksand, you know. But every time you fight and you say, "Oh, I see you, you nefarious little trickster. I notice you, you nefarious little trickster." That's not my language, but I like the way you think. But like, you know what I mean, right? This nefarious little trickster, you can see how insidious it is. How it's just trying to plant a seed in your mind that'll, you know, grow roots and like wrap you up and bind you in a moment of worry and stop you and derail you from the good work you're doing and meant to do. So, honestly, there is a need for you to rush in and like, you know what I mean? Like when this happens, just like cut the head of the snake. And the best way to do that is meet this worry with like optimism of like, okay, but even if I fail, I did it. Like it was something I did it with my own two hands, right? Like I was capable, I went forward and I did it. And it's like this energy of like, I might be butchering like the phrasing, but it's like my hands may not be clean, but they're capable of getting the work done, right? Like with everything you've been through, with all the hardship, with everything, you are capable of the labor. You are willing and capable of doing the work necessary to get you there. But this is like my little cheerleading message, right? Like for everybody out there watching this, like this is me cheering you on and encouraging you because This is like, again, the message of the salmon. The salmon, as it's going back to its spawning ground, it leaves the ocean and it's traveling through the river. And there is so little nutrient and food for it in the river. It's like so out of its element and comfort zone that they're starving. Their skin is like peeling off, but like their goal is to reach the spawning grounds and lay their eggs and, do what they do. But like you are so close to the promised land. The more worn out you're feeling, the more close you are to the promised land. The more like, like compelled you are, you're like, I just gotta keep trudging along without burnout becoming an issue here. That is, let that be your North Star. Let be what aligns you in this journey. Okay? With that being said, thank you, angels and the divine. With that being said, I love you so much, bestie. And until next time, bye.